Grace awoke to the echo of her own footsteps in a corridor that stretched on forever, the fluorescent lights flickering above and the distant, rhythmic thump of a heartbeat pulsing through the walls. She remembered the dream, hospital halls without end, reflections that moved on their own, and a voice, unmistakably her own, whispering, "Forgive me." In her hand was a faded letter, the ink smudged but the words clear, "Come to Silent Hill. I'm waiting." Drawn by guilt she could not name, Grace drove through the endless fog until the world fell away behind her, leaving only the silent, shrouded streets of the town that called her name. Silent Hill was emptier than she imagined, its houses sagging under the weight of unseen sorrow, the air thick with ashen memory. As she wandered the deserted streets, the town seemed to shift and breathe, a dog's howl became a child's shriek, and shadows coiled into impossible shapes. She stumbled upon the old hospital, its facade cracked like a wound, and inside, the walls pulsed with that ever-present heartbeat. In the dim light, grotesque figures slithered from the darkness, faceless nurses swaying in time to a song only they could hear, their bandaged limbs twitching with every beat, and long-limbed creatures whose faces were mirrors, reflecting Grace's own terror and regret. The line between past and present blurred as Grace was assailed by flashbacks, her father's strained breathing in a hospital bed, the way she'd avoided his pleading gaze, the accident she'd never admitted to causing. In the decrepit school, classrooms were filled with desks scratched with accusations, and her own childhood reflection watched from the blackboard, its eyes wide with disappointment. Each creature that stalked her bore the shape of her guilt, a weeping child dragging an enforced hand, a figure wrapped in blood-stained sheets whispering, "You left me behind." The fog pressed in tighter, and Grace realized the town itself was feeding on her memories, making them flesh. In the end, she found herself back at the hospital's heart, faced with her own reflection, which wept and begged for forgiveness. Grace reached out, unsure if she was seeking absolution or surrender. The mirror shattered, and she tumbled through darkness, the heartbeat fading into silence. When she opened her eyes, she stood once more at the edge of Silent Hill, the fog still curling around her feet. Was she free, or had she wandered deeper into the labyrinth of her own torment? The only answer was the echo of her footsteps, and the town's unending, mournful silence.